Since its birth in 1983, G-Shock has evolved constantly in pursuit of toughness. You'll find the latest fruits of this philosophy inside the box in your hand. Hello everyone, this is G-Shock Hyper's channel back at you with another G-Shock unboxing video. Okay, as you guys can already see, we have here a Japan top of packaging regular brown box. This what I named this. Some of you guys might don't care about the box of the watch. Well, you are correct if you mentioned that last year or last 2 years. For today, this my friend will totally matters because this will differentiate between the real and the fake one that is out there. So if you have one of these, you're lucky because the one you bought is a legit piece. There are a lot of type of boxes that is out there, and all of them have their own story or specialty, and they include values into the whole package. Man. Although the one I'm holding here is not the actual looking box, it's supposed to have a place where you hold the watch in place, but this one didn't have it. Somehow the seller that I bought this from had already lost it, but anyway, I don't mind since this box right here so to tell the difference. Allow me to highlight all of the interesting features for you guys to use as a legit check, as well as alongside with all my review and thoughts and opinion about this specific release. Alright, this is my friend G-300LV-7AJF. They call this the G-Spike series, and I guess probably because of the tire tracking light watch band, as you guys can already see here. Look at our tire traction pattern on the watch band. Look at that, it's like a tire. Just imagine you're wearing a tire band or rubber on top of your wrist. If you are planning to grab one of these today, it is still available, even though this model was released back in 25th of November in 2005. If you guys haven't noticed, November is winter season in Japan, and that's why Casio released this model in white colorway to mimic all this winter vibe. Beautiful white, pure white, and beautiful winter scenery in Japan released. And this model was retailed at only 12,016 yen something, and you can get it below retail in some tax-free stores at about 8,380 yen only, which is pretty cheap. Continuing back with the winter series, this watch also came with a sparkle, or in G-Shock Japan side they call that the pearl finishing on this watch band. However, the one I'm showing you guys now in this video is a used watch, so I don't think you will be able to see all the tiny details. I'll try my best to reflect the lights on the watch band and allows it to show in the photos, but I doubt it be able to see it clearly because this one is pretty bad condition. You can see a lot of yellowish stains up and bottom of this part. White watches tend to end up like this after a while, especially if you actually use the watch as a beater watch, which I think this watch is capable of. This watch is very lightweight, it's only about 60 grams. And another watch that is almost the same as this watch is called the DW5600 series G-Shock. So if you want to have an analog and also digital type of watch, and you don't want of those bulky size of a GA110, and you don't want all the weight as well, this will be the watch for you. At least this type of series. They have few colorways from this model. This is the white and silver. If you want to go with something simple, you could go with the gold and black or gold and silver. Unlike this guy over here, you know, this is way too bold and big. Then again, this guy have a lot of features and functions, more like a tool watch, even though this watch also have tons of features for daily wear. For this model, however, similar type of features. This is digital, and this have a tough solar or solar panel on the faceplate. So depending on what your need is, you're probably gonna need to decide by yourself. However, for me, I will buy all of them. That's how easy it is. You know what? Allow me to show you all the detailed functions of this piece. At home time, we are able to tell the time in analog and digital, and also we have a date display. Next mode, we're gonna have a GMT, or should I say world time. The digital display will show other cities home time, while the analog will show your current local time. and we have a countdown timer. This watch has been default to 5 minutes. You can still tell the time while you are using the background functions, which is neat. Next mode will be the stopwatch. Press this is usual start, stop, split time, and so. Okay, this watch have 1, 2, 3, 4 snooze and 1 signal, and that's all. It very much simple. I don't think you can set up the specific date for the alarm to ring. This will act as a daily alarm if you turn this thing on. So I'm just gonna leave it off, and the last mode will be the H set. This will be similar type of setting as most low-end G-Shocks. And lastly, back to home time, and let me show you guys the backlighting for this model, which is the EL backlight for the digital display. Sadly, they don't have any lighting at all for the analog hand. However, the hour and minute hands have a lume just a little bit at the tip there, so you still be able to tell the times in the dark room. You're not gonna be totally depending on the analog display, because you know that digital display will also allow you to tell the time as well in the dark or at night time. So you are totally covered on that. And I guess I already covered most of the thing already on this piece. Let me highlight to you guys on the design features on this side. It looks like a UFO. This is a circle, totally round watch. Some people don't like square, some people just prefer circle. Let me show you guys a quick size comparison as well. Comparing this to a GW1600, this will apply to most DW1600 series as well. Look at how small size this thing is. It's very lightweight. You can tell the difference just by holding it like this. The buttons are in plastic, both sides are the same. We have the screws as well, and this is the watch band, which I don't prefer much because this watch band is very long. Actually, for some reason it's like unbalanced with this module or the watch itself. The watch itself is tiny and small and very nice looking watch. However, the watch band is very long. I really wish they had made this watch band a little bit tapered, but then again, it's gonna cost them more and hence gonna cost us more, so can't complain much. The lower part is just simple, smooth part. This will give you very comfortable feet and easy to watch surface as well, you know. Look at that here. And this is the backplate for this model. Let me read this out loud. G-300LV stainless steel back Japan movement case in Thailand. So that's how they cut the cost as well. Look at the backplate. Look at all the details for you guys to use as a legit check, just in case you are doubting if the one you're seeing in store is legit or not. This is one way for you to tell the difference. Look at the hours and minutes hand. Look at the ring all around this bezel case in steel part over here. Most cheap G-Shock not gonna come with all this design detail features. Look at all the details on the watch band, very incredible. You can see the pearl finishing on top of it as well. Incredible. This is the band keeper, which is very neat. They're not just a recycled part. We have G in the middle there, classic G-Shock G logo. This is matte white. It's already turned to cream white or yellowish a little bit, but it's all fine. The buckle for this is single buckle, stainless steel by Casio China, sign below it. So I think most analog digital model will be made in Thailand or just China. That's to factory only. And before I end this video, of course, I need to show you guys a quick wrist check as well. I'm wearing it at host 3 from the top, and so far I'm gonna get pretty nice fit. However, sometimes I wear my watch way at the back here, where the most skinniest part of my wrist actually. Look at that. So I'm wearing at host number 2. If I want to have a most tightest fit, I can do that as well. The top host number 1, and it's very fit type of watch. And as I already mentioned, this watch is very comfortable on wrist and very lightweight. You're very able to tell that you are wearing this. However, this is the most annoying part of a G-Shock, especially if you are the type of person who loves to wear your watch fit and tight, which I am not actually, even though I usually complain a little bit about it, but I usually don't wear my watch that fit because it's pretty hard. Plastic watches are hard, you know. So I regularly I'll use my watch at loose, even though I wear this watch loose. Look at that, it still have the extra tongue on it, so this watch will be not for me. It's just sad because I have a skinny wrist. If you have bigger wrist than mine, you're gonna have no issues at all. I guess that is all it for this G300 series G-Shock unboxing and review video. I hope you guys found this video useful and informative as well. For your future reference, leave a like and also subscribe for more G-Shock related contents like all of this in the future. Thank you very much for watching, guys. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel, and out.